how to always look modern and chic. When we look at someone we find chic, we might think that they only buy expensive clothes, right? Actually, many stylish women develop their sense of style by using creativity, not spending a fortune. It's easy to look expensive and modern when you have expensive clothes, but having money isn't a guarantee of successfully getting dressed. It's all about creativity and a few tricks that I'm going to share today. There's art behind styling, regardless of how much you paid for your outfit. Ultimately, it's about how you wear it. Accessories. So the first thing I'm going to look at is accessories, because I think it's an area where a lot of people go wrong even before they start. For me, if you want to look chic, you have to wear accessories that have finesse and refinement to them. And take a minimal approach. So for example, if you have a ring that's $20,000, just wear the ring. Don't wear it with a $60 necklace and big statement earrings all at the same time. Another very effective way to instantly look more polished and obviously adding an extra layer of warmth in an effortless manner is wearing sheer stockings. Its timeless elegance is guaranteed to make you look sophisticated in a jiffy. Now, if you want to add a touch of modernity in 2024, adding texture stockings will do exactly that, especially white. I'm always drawn to the idea of adding accessories to create fresh looks. There's definitely something to be said about styling your outfits in new directional ways that make them feel anything but basic. White. The easiest and probably most well-known way to look chic is to wear white. I love white. I think it's quintessentially summer, but nothing prevents you from wearing year-round, of course. A great white outerwear is ever so chic. So regardless of the season, it will instantly make you look more chic. So I always make sure I always have some key must-have items in white in my closet, like this classic cotton one-shoulder midi dress, very flattering, cinched at the waist with a belt. For me, this dress oozes summer, and I get asked all the time, what color should I pair this dress with? And my answer to that, it depends on the result you want. If you want to keep the neutral theme, then go for beige or black, or even white to make a total white outfit. But it also allows you to be more daring and go for vibrant colors. It's amazing how a simple cotton dress can look more expensive than it actually is. Continuing with the white theme, there are some items that have intrinsically chicness to them, and a beautiful tailored white blazer is one of those. Any outfit suddenly becomes more fresh, clean, and chic. I honestly don't see any reason of buying designer items, although I do love designer brands, don't get me wrong. But I think it's worth investing in the higher end of the high street when you're thinking about blazers, coats, outerwear in general, shoes and bags. The thing to look out for, though, is cut. You want something really well made, of great quality and timelessness. Because that will be in your wardrobe for years to come, make sure you read the labels and the fabric composition. The purest wool, the better. Look inside and pay attention to details. Lapels, pockets are all lying flat. And always, always keep an eye out for buttons, because that's often where an item can let itself down. If they put cheap buttons, it will look cheap. Personally, if I'm spending a bit more, I want to make sure there's attention to details. So if you look close enough, you can tell which pieces will look more expensive, such as the position of the darts or how the seams look like, or the fabric and the texture that they used. All of those elements together end up making it more expensive. Pants. Another item I would say is particularly important to pay attention to are pleated pants. Now I think this off-white tone makes you instantly more chic. So choose carefully the tone that you buy. Not all pleats are made equally though. Therefore, it's crucial that they are placed beautifully, otherwise you will defeat the purpose. They have to start from the waistband and should lie flat. If not, try a size up. In this case, you might have to alter the waist, but for me that's the best solution. Pleated pants paired with a simple yet great quality t-shirt is so effortlessly chic when done right. And its subtle elegance makes anything look like it could have cost an absolute fortune when it actually didn't. And it allows you to add your signature stamp, like a colorful scarf, a bold collar, or something along those lines. Not much more required. Just insert your personality. The same pants can look even more polished just by switching the t-shirt to a beautiful blouse like this. With only a few tweaks, now you are completely ready for something special. So keep an eye out for things that have a little bit more detail to them. Something a bit interesting. The waistband is reinforced with extra fabric, for example. Or there are extra buttons. Or the fabric that happens to drape beautifully over your body. Or maybe they use a couple of different fabrics to give you texture. And if you got a few different textures, it definitely looks more expensive than it is. Blazers. When it comes to blazers, besides quality, of course, ideally made of 100% wool, fully lined, preferably in a smooth, breathable fabric. But it also has to have a touch of modernity to them. If you wear a great quality blazer that looks 2020, well, you will look dated. So today's blazer is a tad oversized. It has to have those dropped shoulders at the bare minimum. But if you aren't so keen on the idea of completely oversized blazer, consider something like this one I'm wearing. I love it because of the hourglass silhouette that the belt provides when cinched at the waist. But when I crave that oversized look, then I just loose it up. And that kind of versatility is crucial for me. Which items you should spend more? I would probably put a coat or blazer in your investment section, because these are the focal points of your outfit, as opposed to the top underneath it. A structured bag. And the trick to looking more elegant and chic is to go for a structured handbag rather than anything too slouchy or bohemian. Now, you know me, I love a chill style, but I don't like to feel one-dimensional. So if I'm wearing something more relaxed, I'll always use one of my structured bags for balance. When looking for a bag to elevate your outfit, the most important aspect to consider is the quality of materials and construction. Opt for structured bags made from durable materials such as leather. A great leather bag will look even better as time goes on. Additionally, pay attention to the stitching and hardware. Ensure that the bag has sturdy seams and reliable zippers and clasps. I normally go for beige because I think it looks more chic. The key for me is the minimalism and classic design. If it's within your budget to buy a designer handbag, that's totally fine. But I truly believe that you can create amazing outfits from the high street or from the independent designers alone without spending a fortune. Vintage. For me, getting designer handbags in vintage stores should be at the bare minimum something for you to consider. It's a smart tip to making your outfit look more expensive and exclusive. But just not bag, obviously. Some of the favorite items in my wardrobe come from vintage stores. I highly recommend it. It's fun, sustainable, and guarantee you feel unique. So keep an eye on your local vintage stores. You might find some absolutely beautiful pieces. sometimes for a fraction of the price, or even some priceless and coveted items. If you're lucky enough to find one, you can even resell it for some extra money in the future. So that's it, everyone. Hopefully I've given you a bit of inspiration here and some tips on how you can make your outfits more chic and a bit more expensive looking. Mixing and matching a few different brands, a few different price points is my favorite way of dressing. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.